Whelen lean-to tarp. Okay, so before I do the waterproofing this time, I wanted to actually do some weights and give you some measurements of the tent folded and weights before waterproofing, so you kind of get an idea of how much the waterproofing weighs. So I was just checking my scales here, and this is a 10-ounce bottle of coloring that we're going to use in our mix. And it's unopened. It says 10 fluid ounces. So checking the scales, put it on the scales, and this is what it says.
Okay, can you see that? According to this, it says 8, pretty close to 10 ounces. I mean, I don't know what all the hashes are. It looks like those are ones, so it's 9, 10, 11. It says 11 ounces. So maybe the other ounce is the bottle. I'm not sure. But anyway, just scales are pretty close. Okay. Now I said yesterday that it was 5.5 pounds. I was guessing. I was way off. So it's like 3 pounds and 2 ounces. Can you see that? So it's a very lightweight tarp. Okay. Right, as before, we're going to use half and half, or a 50-50 mix of boiled linseed oil and mineral spirits. Okay. And I'm also going to add about half of this bottle of pigment. It's a charcoal. I want it a little bit darker, but I don't want it black. So I'm just going to do half a bottle and see what comes out. So I've used about a cup out of each of these. So it's about a cup less than 1 gallon of each. So it'd be about a 2-gallon mix. And I'm going to mix it up in this 5-gallon bucket. Okay? Move the camera down. Alright, I see right now I need to get some gloves on because that is going to turn me black. Alright, so get a lid. And you need a lid that's going to fit very tight. Because you're going to shake it up. Alright, let me go get some gloves and I'll be right back. Alright, I got some gloves. So just get this out of the way. Alright. And I'm just gonna put it in the mix. Hope my bucket's big enough. sit in this this waterproofing and make sure it just gets everywhere, because see, you got dry spots. Just make sure it gets good and soaked. If you have a bigger bucket, that'd probably be better, but I don't have a bigger bucket. It may turn out to be like a camouflage. See how spotted it is? That's fine. That's actually better. Okay, I'm gonna let it sit there for a few minutes, and then I'll get back with you. All right, I've let it sit for about 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and I took it out and flipped it over about halfway through it, and it looks pretty well saturated to me. So I'm gonna move it over to where I'm gonna hang it up, and I'm gonna hang it up. All right, I got it hung up, and I mean, it is thoroughly saturated. Problem is, you can see over here on this corner, that's where all my dye's at, on that one side. So when I first stuck it in there, it just soaked up all the dye. It's kind of splotchy here and there, but it's not too bad. We'll see how it dries. I just want to kind of break it up a little bit and see how it does. But I don't know if you can see the bottom. It's just so big that one person I couldn't wring it out, so I'm just having to let it drip there on the ground. So a lot of waste. I mean, it used pretty much that whole 2.5 gallons, or was 2 gallons. It was pretty much 2 gallons. It was about 2 cups short of 2 gallons. So I got thinking about this splotchy thing. I kind of like the splotches, but I don't think there's enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit more of this dye and pour it in this, what little bit of linseed oil I got in this bucket. And I'm going to try to just kind of splotch it on there and kind of make it a little bit more of a camouflage. I think that looks pretty good. Let's see how that dries. Move the camera around to the back side so you can see the sunlight coming through it. You can see the sun coming through it. I think I need some more on that far corner over there, so let me daub it a little bit. Well, I think that looks a lot better. Kind of isn't broke up a little bit. It's not one color. Kind of breaks it up a little bit. The antique look. Alright, it's already drying pretty good. It's stopped dripping. It's not even sagging. So I think that I'm not going to turn it over. I'm just going to leave it like that. So. Just kind of feather in those darkest areas. So it kind of gives it a natural look. Well, glad you guys joined me on this waterproofing application. So next one's going to be a test. Part 5 is a test. So we'll test it in 48 hours and see how we did. So until the next one, you guys be safe. Take plenty of Band-Aids and lots of knives. We'll see you soon.